Oh, there's an scene, and I am walking down Old Country Road, which really needs a sidewalk. And that's the area of improving Long Inland or the Hudson Valley is what I'm going to talk about for this video. What I plan on doing for my thin air machine once I have made decent monies off of the computers. Which the website should be going up immediately for Cherry Computer. Anyway, we're walking down Old Country Road. At least the ones that start with lowercase letters, because it's really Columbus and Dale. We're still in Dale. But, you know how there's a shopping center that contains a lot of shopping centers, reminiscent but not as big as Roosevelt Field in the geographical equivalent of Roosevelt Field. That's going to have a huge expansion project I plan on doing, along with school campuses for all ages, much like how Hofstra is over there. Nassau Community College, Nassau BOCES, where Pine Power went to school. Also behind this area right here, we're about to see the dump over there. It's too bad that Tuckahoe has a dump. Anyway. Hope that's not bad news. Saw my fire truck. Anyway, there's a dump here, but to the north of it, I'm going to put a forest of pine barrens. This, along with some other pine barrens along the Sawmill River Parkway, Hutchinson River Parkway. Hutchinson River Parkway also received service roads for a big chain of shopping chains and great stuff without affecting the forests that are there. Also provide pine barrens. It's all going to be great. And then there's the rail line that will really make Metro North look more like the Long Island Railroad in the map form. A line that goes from New Rochelle to Armonk, or Valley Stream to Babylon, in my words. Geographic equivalents. Of course, around here is going to be a lot of nice apartments that are very cheap to rent or buy. Now, not going to get into that because it'll reveal where I'm going to live in the future, so I'm not going to get into that. Because it'll just easily reveal my address. Anyway, all these new features in the new grid-like pattern for Westchester is going to be a reason why Pine Power Ally will move here, because of how terrible life is on Long Island. But he won't be forced out to New Jersey. He'll be visiting the pine barrens that we see here. He'll really like it here because of the new Long Island-like environment. Then, of course, developing chains of stores along roads like Old Country Road here. Like halal, similar to KFC and CFC restaurants. And come on, we need to have fast food here in Tuckahoe. I mean, I should just maybe pay McDonald's or Burger King money to open a place here in Tuckahoe. More of them in this area, because, and I'm not talking about like in a way to take people away from the diners, but there needs to be a fast food option along with diners that are both equally used. Then, of course, lots of new apartments, as I was saying, but I'm not going to get into that. And this is not gentrification like the third track project on Metro North was back when I was in pre-K. It's not like that. I mean, those apartments I was talking about will have low rents, low prices. But, and then there's the better transportation, like subways, buses, and commuter rails that are much better. They run every 5 to 15 minutes, and they also have a more convenient to use map, like Long Island Railroad, unlike Metro North's inconvenient map. I mean, right here, we're entering Crestwood, and there are no buses here when there really should be a bus hub here, given its location. Because right here, the same distance away from Midtown, is Mineola, and Mineola is a major bus hub. This would be the perfect place for one, either here or Scarsdale, but Scarsdale already has plenty. It's just that Crestwood really needs at least one bus route right now from the B line, and they refuse to extend the number 8 bus there. My mother said, and I'm going to say this too, maybe the people who run public transit should be forced to ride public transit most of the time, so they know what it's like, and so that they could realize that there's a need for expansion, major expansion, quickly. I think we're parallel to the end of the platform there. The end of the southbound platform here in Mineola. But this station really needs buses, and that's what I'm going to do. Of course, we have our M7 on the LIRR that's originating here at Mineola, because they do that on weekends, and today is Saturday. But a lot of great new places. I'm gonna open new malls to make up for the ones that closed, because the owner of the White Plains Galleria obnoxiously decided to close the mall and develop housing there when there's enough housing projects going on in White Plains. I mean, why close a mall like that that had so much opportunity in it? That's why I'm angry if they're going to close the Palisades Mall in West Nyack or Nanuet, whatever. People need to think common sense and think people really like these stores. People really liked Toys R Us and Lord & Taylor. People really liked, and people really needed stores like Sears or Bed Bath & Beyond. Although those stores are not for fun, they're mainly needed. And people just decide to close these stores are just crazy. They're idiots. I'm not going to turn this into a rant, but I think that these business people need to wake up and realize that they're taking away fun from people. And that's why I'm going to bring it back with my stores that will never close. Guaranteed. So let's see. 8 cars here in Mineola. Last 2 of them are closed. Of course, this platform configuration here at Mineola is perfect. It's just that we're in need a bus terminal on the east side of the station, along with branching out lines to the Tappan Zee, which would be a new rail bridge to improve things. And then, of course, there's you can have 3 tracks in Hartsdale and White Plains, not in Scarsdale, though. Or at least, it would be hard to get Scarsdale a triple track, but White Plains and Hartsdale can have triple tracking. It's just Metro North should get new cars for expansion, not to replace the M3s, because the M3s are just fine. I think they should go with the double-deckers. All this stuff that I'm going to be doing to improve things here in Westchester and Long Island, the real Long Island as well as Long Inland, is going to be great. Feels great. And it's going to be great. And then the next thing after this project is uniformity, which is the ability for people to get what they want without affecting others. This stops all harm in the world caused by evil. It's a science experiment that uses quantum physics and the theory of being in multiple places at once. I'll talk about that in another video.